The Central Bank of Ireland, known as the Storytellers in Metal, holds the official role of creating all Irish coins. It's a pretty special job, really. Not only does it produce the money we use daily, but it also issues these special coins called commemorative coins. These are crafted to celebrate significant moments in Ireland's history and to honour famous people and cultural events. You see, these coins are more than just currency. They're tiny pieces of art that narrate a story. Each design is meticulously chosen to represent a slice of the Irish national identity, helping us remember the past and celebrate the present. For collectors, these coins are like windows into the rich tapestry of Irish life and heritage. So you might wonder, why are these coins so special? Well, first off, they're often made in limited numbers. This means not everyone can have one, which makes them quite desirable. Secondly, their designs are unique, different from the regular coins you find in your change. The central bank collaborates with talented artists to create beautiful and meaningful images. These images might depict a famous writer, a key historical event, or a symbol of Irish culture. Often made from different metals, such as silver or gold, these coins stand out and add to their value. They're not just for spending, they're for keeping, studying, and admiring. The process of releasing a new commemorative coin is quite detailed. It all starts with an idea. The central bank might decide to honour the anniversary of a historical event, like the Easter Rising, or celebrate a person who made a significant impact, like James Joyce. Once the theme is chosen, artists are invited to submit their designs, and a committee selects the winning design. The coin is then minted, often in a special proof or brilliant uncirculated finish, with a much higher quality than regular coins. The central bank announces the new coin to the public and makes it available for purchase, usually through its website or approved dealers. These special issues connect the Irish people and collectors worldwide with their history. Think of it like a national photo album, but made of metal. Each coin is a snapshot of a moment that shaped the nation. For example, a coin might celebrate Ireland's membership in the European Union or honour the Special Olympics. By collecting these coins, you're gathering pieces of a larger story. You're holding history in your hand. The Central Bank of Ireland ensures that this history is preserved in a beautiful and lasting way, giving everyone a chance to own a piece of Ireland's continuing story, one coin at a time. A journey through time. From Saoirstát to euro begins in 1926, when the Irish Free State, or Saoirstát Éireann, was newly formed and needed its own currency. A special committee was created to decide on the designs, and the famous poet W.B. Yeats was the chairman. He had this brilliant idea that the coins should feature animals important to Ireland's rural economy. The chosen designs by English artist Percy Metcalfe included a horse, a salmon, a bull, a greyhound, a hare, a hen, a pig, and a woodcock. These beautiful coins were first issued in 1928, with the Irish harp on the other side, a symbol that remains the national emblem on Irish coins today. For many years, these animal designs were the familiar face of Irish money, known as pre-decimal currency, using pounds, shillings, and pence. A big change arrived in 1966, when Ireland marked the 50th anniversary of the 1916 Easter Rising, a hugely important event in the country's journey to independence. To commemorate it, a special 10-shilling coin was issued, the first commemorative coin for general circulation in Ireland. The design featured the dying hero Cuchulainn, a figure from Irish mythology. This coin was very popular and set a precedent for future commemorative issues, showing that coins could be used to remember the nation's most profound moments. The next major chapter was decimalisation. On February 15, 1971, Ireland switched to a new decimal currency system, saying goodbye to the old pounds, shillings, and pence. A new set of coins was introduced, with 100 new pence to the pound. The beloved animal designs weren't completely lost. The salmon and the horse were kept on the new coins. New designs by artist Gabriel Hayes featured ornamental birds from ancient Irish art. This change modernised the currency and aligned Ireland with many other countries, becoming the standard for the next 30 years. The most recent and significant change happened on January 1st, 2002. On this day, Ireland, along with 11 other European nations, adopted the euro, retiring the Irish pound or punt. A whole new set of euro coins entered circulation, each country in the Eurozone designing its own national side. Ireland chose to keep its traditional symbol, the Irish harp, with Jarlath Hayes' design appearing on all 8 Irish euro coins, from the 1 cent to the €2. This modern era has also brought a new wave of commemorative coins, especially special €2 coins that celebrate shared European history and unique Irish events. Let's talk about milestones in metal key commemorative coins. The 1966 Easter Rising 10-shilling coin is one of Ireland's most famous and groundbreaking issues. Before this, Irish coins were all about animals and the harp. This was the first time a specific historical event was put on a coin for everyone to use. The coin was large and made of silver, featuring the Irish harp on one side and the statue of the dying warrior Cuchulainn on the other. This powerful image, designed by Thomas Humphrey Paget, symbolised the sacrifice of the 1916 leaders. With 2 million of these coins minted, many people kept them instead of spending them, making it a true collector's item from the very beginning. Another important coin came in 1990, the ECU, or European Currency Unit, a forerunner to the euro. To celebrate Ireland's presidency of the European Council, a special 50p coin was issued. Larger than the normal 50p coin, the design featured an Irish red deer, an animal that had appeared on the old Irish £1 coin. This coin symbolised Ireland's growing connection with Europe, a step towards the monetary union that would later create the euro. While it was legal tender, its unusual size and design meant many people saved it as a souvenir of this important political moment. In the euro era, the most common commemoratives are the special €2 coins, issued by all Eurozone countries. Ireland has released several notable ones, like the very popular 2016 coin marking the 100th anniversary of the Easter Rising. Unlike the 1966 coin, this one went directly into circulation across Europe, featuring the statue of Hibernia on top of the GPO building in Dublin. Millions were made, so people could easily find them in their change. Another significant €2 coin from 2019 celebrated 100 years of the Dáil Éireann, the Irish Parliament. These coins are fantastic for new collectors because they are accessible and tell important stories. Beyond circulating coins, the central bank also issues collector coins in gold and silver. These aren't meant to be spent. They're high-quality works of art for collectors. For instance, there have been beautiful silver coins honouring Irish scientists like Robert Boyle and Ernest Walton, as well as gold coins celebrating Irish myths, famous writers like James Joyce, and musicians like Rory Gallagher. These coins have very low mintage numbers, sometimes only a few thousand, and they come in protective cases with a certificate of authenticity. They represent the premium end of Irish coin collecting, prized for their beauty, rarity, and precious metal content. Now, let's delve into the artists behind the coins Ireland's coin designers. The look of a nation's coins is in the hands of talented artists. For Ireland, one of the most important was Percy Metcalfe, an English artist chosen in the 1920s to design the first coins of the Irish Free State. His beautiful animal designs were a masterstroke. The horse, salmon, and bull were not just animals. They were symbols of Ireland's agricultural wealth and natural beauty. Metcalfe's work was so classic and well loved that his designs for the horse and salmon were carried over to the decimal coins in 1971. His elegant harp design also became the definitive national symbol on Irish coins, a legacy that continues to this day on the euro. When Ireland prepared for decimalisation, a new artist was needed to complete the coin series, and this task fell to Gabrielle Hayes, a renowned Irish sculptor. She was asked to create designs for the new halfpenny, 1 penny and 2 pence coins. She chose to draw inspiration from Ireland's ancient past, studying ornamental bird details from Celtic manuscripts like the Book of Kells. Her intricate, stylized bird designs provided a beautiful link between modern Ireland and its rich artistic heritage. Hayes's work complemented Metcalfe's animals perfectly, creating a coin series that was unique, beautiful, and deeply Irish. She also designed the Cuchulainn image for the 1966 10-shilling coin. In the modern era, Jarlath Hayes, no relation to Gabrielle Hayes, made a lasting mark. In 1997, a competition was held to find a design for Ireland's new euro coins. Jarlath Hayes, a respected graphic designer, submitted his interpretation of the Irish harp. His design was a modern, clean, and elegant take on the traditional symbol, and it was chosen as the winner. As a result, his harp design appears on every Irish euro coin, from the 1 cent to the 2 euro, ensuring a sense of continuity and national identity as Ireland's currency circulates across Europe. His work is now seen by millions of people every day. Many other artists have contributed to Ireland's Commemorative coin programme. For example, Emmett Mullins designed the 2016 centenary of the Easter Rising 2 euro coin, with his depiction of the Hibernia statue seen across Europe. Thomas Ryan designed coins celebrating James Joyce and Samuel Beckett. These artists, and many others, are chosen through competitions or commissions by the central bank. They bring their unique skills to the small canvas of a coin, translating complex ideas, history, culture, science, and art into powerful images that we can hold in our hands. Their work enriches the story of Ireland told through its coinage. For much of its history, Ireland did not have its own mint to produce coins. When the first Irish Free State coins were created in 1928, the work was given to the Royal Mint in London. This was a practical decision at the time. The Royal Mint had the experience, machinery, and capacity to produce the millions of high-quality coins that Ireland needed. For decades, from the first animal coins to the decimal issues, Irish money was struck in Britain and then shipped to Ireland for distribution. This arrangement continued until the 1970s. The coins would sometimes have a small mint mark to show where they were made. The desire for a truly Irish-made currency grew over the years. In the 1970s, the Irish government decided it was time to establish a national mint. A new facility was built in Sandyford, a suburb of Dublin. It was called the Currency Centre. Production began there in 1976. From that point on, Irish coins were finally made on Irish soil. This was a significant moment for the nation. It was a symbol of economic independence and national pride. The first coins struck at the Sandyford Mint were the decimal coins of the 1970s and 1980s. The mint was responsible for producing all of Ireland's circulating and commemorative coins until the changeover to the euro. The arrival of the euro in 2002 brought another major change. The European Central Bank has a system where different countries can bid for the job of minting coins for other Eurozone members. The Irish Mint at Sandyford produced all the initial Irish euro coins needed for the 2002 launch. This was a massive undertaking involving billions of new coins. However, after this initial production run, the Central Bank of Ireland decided that it was more cost-effective to have its coins produced by other European mints. The minting facility in Sandyford was eventually closed. Therefore, Irish euro coins made after the initial launch have been struck in various mints across Europe. Today, if you look closely at a brand new Irish euro coin, you might find a small letter or symbol. This is a mint mark, and it tells you where the coin was made. For example, Irish euro coins have been struck by the French mint, Monnaie de Paris, which uses a cornucopia mint mark. They have also been made by the Royal Dutch Mint. The Central Bank of Ireland continues to be responsible for the design and issuance of the coins, but the physical manufacturing is outsourced. This is a common practice in the Eurozone, allowing for efficiency and cost savings. So, while the design is purely Irish, the coin in your hand might have been made in France, the Netherlands, or another European country. It is important to understand that there are different types of coins. The first type is the circulating coin. These are the everyday coins you get as change when you buy something in a shop. They are made for daily use. In Ireland today, these are the €8 coins, from 1 cent to €2. Their value is exactly what it says on the coin, so a €1 coin is worth €1. They are produced in very large numbers, often many millions, so they are not rare. They are made from durable metals like copper-plated steel and nickel brass, so they can survive years of use in pockets and cash registers. These coins are legal tender everywhere in the Eurozone. The second type is the circulating commemorative coin. These are special versions of circulating coins, usually the €2 coin. They are released to celebrate a specific event or anniversary. They have the same size, weight and metal as a normal €2 coin. On one side, they have the standard European map. On the other side, instead of the usual Irish harp, they have a special design. The 2016 Easter Rising €2 coin is a perfect example. These coins are also legal tender everywhere in the Eurozone and are meant to be spent. However, because their designs are special and they are made in smaller numbers than regular coins, people often collect them from their change. The third type is the collector coin, also called a numismatic product. These are not intended for circulation, even though they have a face value and are legal tender in the country of issue only. For example, a €15 silver collector coin is only legal tender in Ireland, not in Germany or France. These coins are made specifically for collectors. They are produced in very limited quantities and are often made of precious metals like silver or gold. They come in special finishes, such as proof, which means they have a mirror-like background and a frosted design. They are sold by the central bank for a price much higher than their face value, reflecting their metal content, rarity, and artistic quality. So, to summarise the differences, circulating coins are for spending. Circulating commemorative €2 coins are for spending but are also collectible. Collector coins in gold and silver are made purely for collectors and are not meant to be spent. Understanding these categories is the first step in becoming a coin collector. It helps you know what to look for in your change and what you might want to purchase from a dealer or the central bank. Each type offers a different way to enjoy the hobby of collecting Irish coins, from a casual search in your pocket to building a valuable collection of silver and gold. One of the most exciting parts of coin collecting is finding a rare coin. But what makes a coin rare? The most important factor is its mintage. Mintage is the total number of coins of a particular design and date that were produced. If the central bank only made a small number of a specific coin, it will naturally be harder to find. For example, some of the early Irish pre-decimal coins had years with very low mintages. The 1943 florin and half crown are famous examples. Very few were made, so they are highly sought after by collectors today and can be quite valuable. Collector coins in gold and silver always have low mintages, which is a key part of their appeal. Another reason a coin can become rare is through melting. Sometimes governments decide to withdraw coins from circulation. This can happen when the metal in the coin becomes more valuable than the coin's face value. This happened with the 1966 10-shilling coin. It was made of 83.3% silver. When the price of silver went up in later years, many of these coins were melted down for their precious metal content. This means that even though 2 million were originally minted, the number that still exists today is much lower. This reduction in the surviving population makes the remaining coins scarcer and more valuable to collectors. Errors can also make a coin very rare and valuable. Minting coins is a complex industrial process, and sometimes things go wrong. A coin might be struck off-center, or it might be struck with the wrong date. Sometimes a die used to strike the coins might have a crack in it, which leaves a raised line on the coin's surface. These error coins are usually caught by quality control and destroyed, but a few sometimes escape the mint. Collectors love these oddities. An Irish coin with a significant error is a unique piece. For example, a famous Irish error is the 1985 20p coin. A small number were accidentally issued before their official 1986 release, and they are extremely rare. The condition of a coin is also crucial to its value. A coin that has been used in shops for 40 years will be worn, scratched, and dull. This is called a circulated condition. A coin that was taken out of circulation on its first day and kept safe will look brand new. This is called an uncirculated condition. A collector will always pay more for a coin in better condition. Special fruit sets, which contain coins with a perfect mirror-like finish, are the highest profit of all. So, a low vintage coin that was saved from being melted and has no errors will be even more valuable if it is in pristine, uncirculated condition. Starting an Irish coin collection is a fun and rewarding hobby. The easiest way to begin is by looking at the change in your pocket. This is called noodling by collectors. Check every €2, €1 and 50-cent coin you get. You are looking for two things. First, try to find one coin from each of the Eurozone countries. Second, keep an eye out for the special commemorative €2 coins. Ireland has issued several of these, as have other countries like Germany, France and Italy. This is a great low-cost way to start. You can use a simple album or folder with slots for each country to keep your collection organized. Once you have started with circulating coins, you might want to buy older coins. A good place to look is at coin fairs or in specialist coin shops. Here you can find dealers who sell pre-decimal Irish coins, like the beautiful Animal series. You can also find decimal coins from 1971 to 2001. When you buy from a dealer, you can see the coin before you purchase it. You can ask questions and learn from their expertise. It is a good idea to start with common, inexpensive coins to get a feel for grading and pricing. Always buy the best condition coin you can afford, as it will hold its value better over time. The internet is another great place to buy coins, but you need to be careful. Websites like eBay have thousands of Irish coins for sale. However, it is important to buy from sellers with a long history of positive feedback. Look at the photos very carefully. If the pictures are blurry or unclear, it is best to avoid them. Be aware of the postage costs, as they can add a lot to the final price. For more valuable or modern collector coins, the safest place to buy is directly from the Central Bank of Ireland's website. You can also buy from official distributors who are approved by the Central Bank. This guarantees the coin is genuine. Finally, you need to store your collection properly to protect it. Coins can be damaged by moisture, air, and oils from your skin. It is best to handle them by their edges. You can store them in special acid-free paper envelopes, plastic flips, or albums designed for coins. For your most valuable coins, you might use airtight plastic capsules. These supplies are available from coin dealers or online. A good storage system not only protects your coins, but also keeps them organized, so you can enjoy looking at your collection and showing it to others without risk of damage. It ensures your historical treasures will last for many years to come. This quick list covers some of the most important commemorative coins in Irish history. It is a great starting point for any new collector. Each coin tells a unique story about a moment in time. They represent milestones in Ireland's journey as a nation. This is not a complete list, but it highlights the key issues that are popular with collectors. For each coin, you will find the year, the event it celebrates, and a brief description. This guide can help you identify these special coins and understand their significance in the wider context of Irish numismatics. First is the 1966 10 shillings. This coin commemorated the 50th anniversary of the Easter Rising. It is made of 83.3% silver. The design features the mythical warrior Cuchulainn on one side and the Irish harp on the other. Its mintage was 2 million. This was Ireland's first circulating commemorative coin and is highly symbolic. Many were kept by the public or later melted for their silver content, making well-preserved examples desirable. It is a cornerstone piece for any collection of modern Irish coins, representing a pivotal moment in both Irish history and its coinage. Next is the 1990 50 pence, celebrating the Irish presidency of the European Council. This coin was larger than the standard 50 pence. It featured a red deer, an animal that once appeared on the old £1 coin. It symbolised Ireland's important role within the developing European community, a precursor to the euro. While 1.25 million were minted for circulation, its unusual size made it more of a keepsake than a regular spending coin. It is an affordable and interesting piece that marks a key step in Ireland's European journey, bridging the gap between the old punt and the future euro. In the euro era, the 2016 €2 coin is essential. It marks the 100th anniversary of the Easter Rising. The design shows the Hibernia statue from the GPO in Dublin, with the centenary dates 1916 to 2016. With a mintage of 4.5 million, it was released into circulation across the Eurozone. This coin is very accessible for new collectors and can often be found in change. It is a modern tribute to the same event honoured by the 1966 coin, showing how commemoration continues in the new currency. Other important €2 coins include the 2007 Treaty of Rome, the 2019 Dael Éireann Centenary, and the 2023 50 years of EU membership. Finally, we have the modern collector issues. These are made of gold or silver and sold for a premium. A great example is the 2013 James Joyce €10 silver-proof coin. It was issued to celebrate the famous Irish author. Only 10,000 were minted. Another is the 2023 Nawis €100 gold-proof coin, part of the Irish Women series. With a mintage of just 1,000, these coins are rare from the moment they are issued. They are beautiful works of art, honouring Irish culture, science and history. They represent the high end of Irish collecting and are prized for their beauty, precious metal content and extreme rarity.